Bowl. We start first with that breaking, really disturbing news from Southeast Charlotte. Charlotte-Mecklenburg police arrested this man right here, 30-year-old Eleno Cervantes. He's accused of following a woman into a public bathroom, then trying to rape her. Police say this happened yesterday afternoon at the Mr. Tire Auto Service Center shop on Monroe Road. It's just minutes away from the Bojangles Coliseum, East Independence Boulevard, and Eastway Drive. Let's get you out to our Ron Lee. He is live near that business tonight. I know, Ron, you talked to the manager there on the phone. What did he have to say?
Jamie, that's exactly right. The manager told me that the suspect did not work there. Rather, he was a customer waiting on work to get done to his car. He then abruptly ended that phone conversation. Now, this is the man police have in custody. His name is Eleno Cervantes. Investigators say he allegedly went into the restroom of the Mr. Tire and tried to sexually assault a young woman who was already inside. Detectives quickly got on the case and identified Cervantes as a prime suspect. He was located and handcuffed without incident. Cervantes is looking at a laundry list of charges, including sexual degree attempted rape, sexual battery, first-degree kidnapping, and assault on a female. He was in front of a judge this morning and given a $250,000 bond with orders to have absolutely no contact with the victim. He was also assigned a public defender. His next court date will be the end of next month. We will, of course, stay on this and let you know the breaking details as they become available. Along Monroe Road, I'm Ron Lee. WBTV, on your side.
Story still developing. Ron, thank you.